Welcome back. From the League of Women Voters of North County, San Diego, Rosette Garcia is here. She's Chair of Voter Services.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm pleased to be here.
And it's such an important year, an election year.
Yes.
And League of Women Voters is here to help us, right? Truly.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's our mission.
So League of Women Voters goes back very far.
Over 100 years.
Over 100 years. Tell people about that. Why was it formed?
Yes, so the League of Women Voters was founded just before the 19th Amendment was ratified, and that amendment gave women, finally, the right to vote in 1920.
Yeah.
And so just before that, the League was founded in order to help the 20 million new women voters learn about voting and get information about voting so that they'd be able to carry out their new responsibility as voters.
Incredible. And you continue to this day.
We continue to this day. That continues to be our mission, is to empower voters and to defend democracy, because we believe that a strong democracy needs active and informed voters to keep it strong.
And really, the core program is making democracy work,
yes,
in alignment with that.
Yes, we have a number of priority issues, but always our central mission is a campaign that we call Making Democracy Work. And in an election year, it's basically all that we're doing. I mean, we still are doing other things, but it involves a number of programs, all having to do with educating and informing voters so that they're armed with the information that they need to cast an informed ballot.
So tell us about those programs, pros and cons.
Oh yes, that's one of our most popular programs, and we've been doing it for a long time. And I guess I want to also say is that we've been in North County, the League of Women Voters of North County we've been here for over 60 years, founded in 1962. So we've been around a long time, and our popular pros and cons presentations are unbiased, objective, fact-based presentations that explain all of the state and local ballot measures, those initiatives that Prop A, Prop 1, whatever. So they're explanations of all those ballot measures that you'll have to, decide upon when you go to vote. So we do those around the county, around North County. Generally, community organizations reach out to us and say, would you please come present your pros and cons to us? And so we already have about 22 of them scheduled, beginning in mid-September through mid to late October. So we're very busy with that, as you can tell, very popular service that we provide to the community.
Absolutely. And in addition to that, you have candidate forums.
We also moderate, conduct candidate forums. We don't call them debates. We call them candidate forums.
Great.
And we just completed one for the mayoral race in Encinitas, but our candidate forums are conducted by trained volunteers, and they're members of the League of Women Voters. And we have, when we do a candidate forum, we have a moderator, timekeeper, runners who collect questions from the audience. And the thing about our candidate forums is that it's an opportunity for the public to engage directly with the candidates, because the candidates are answering questions that have been submitted in writing by the audience. And so the moderator is posing those questions about issues that are of concern to the community. And they have an opportunity to answer those questions. And again, strictly nonpartisan. And our candidate forums, we work very hard, and we're usually successful at having all of our volunteers come from an area outside the jurisdiction of the race, so that our members, there is no worry or hint of bias, let's say, because they're not going to vote in that election.
Absolutely, and it's such an important for that type of approach to these matters, right?
Yes. I want to tell you that we do have one confirmed that would be relevant to Oceanside, and that's a candidate forum for the 74th State Assembly District. And it's scheduled for September 21st at 2 p.m. At the Livewell Center in Vista, and we'll be moderating that, and we're working with the sponsoring organization who is hosting it, and that's Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity. And then we're doing a pros and cons that's open to the public on October 5th at 10:30 in the morning. And that event is going to be in Carlsbad at the Pine Avenue Community Center. But you can find all of that information. If it's not up yet, it will be up soon at our website, lwvncsd.org. And then we're on all the social media channels, and you can find us at Facebook, Instagram, and we have a YouTube channel.
Wonderful.
As well.
And I think a really important point for the League of Women Voters is that membership is open to everyone.
Yes.
Yes.
So I want to make sure I tell you two things. So one is that, yes, our name is the League of Women Voters. It's a name that we cherish. It's our historical name.
Absolutely.
We've been that for over 100 years, but we are open to everyone of any gender identity, if they support our mission and if their values align with ours, they are welcome to be members. And of course, all the work that we do is backed by volunteers. We actually don't have any paid staff, but we'd love to have people support us by donating or becoming members.
So a lot of reasons why people should visit your website to find out when the candidate forums are scheduled, learn more about your organization, perhaps sponsor your organization, or get involved.
Absolutely, get involved.
Yeah.
And yes, and if you're a part of an organization and you'd like to see a candidate forum, let's say for a school board race, reach out to us.
Wow.
Or for a city council race, reach out to us and we can work together to try and put that candidate forum in place for the public. I mean, these are really valuable services. And one other thing that we do besides those two things, and we're doing them all the time, but we're doing a lot of it now, is just voter outreach. We do voter registration. We have this amazing new program. It's called our Youth Voter Initiative. And we are out in the community really trying to engage and activate young voters, because there are many, many of them, something like 55 million new voters in the country, young voters in the country this year. And so we really want to get them out. And we're going to be at Cal State, we're going to be at Maricosta, we're going to be at Palomar, doing all kinds of fun activities with college students. And we actually visit high schools as well in North County.
Amazing.
So we're busy.
Amazing work you're doing in an important year.
Yes.
Keep it up.
Thank you.
Thank you
will.
for updating us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.